Also in the Lithuanian capital Vilnius, President Yoon Suk Yeol attends the main events for invited partner nations to NATO on the second day of the summit of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This comes amid North Korea's fresh round of missile launch earlier in the day. Our presidential correspondent Soo-young is in Vilnius to fill us in.
President Yoon Suk Yeol has called for stronger condemnation and response to North Korea's nuclear and missile provocations as he addressed world leaders at a meeting of NATO countries in Lithuania extended to invited nations. Noting that North Korea's missiles reach could extend beyond its neighboring countries to cities like London, Paris and Berlin, Yoon on Wednesday warned that Pyongyang's actions threaten global peace and security. On that note, the South Korean leader expressed appreciation for NATO's condemnation of Pyongyang's nuclear weapons program in a joint communique released the previous day, which also calls for North Korea's complete, verifiable and irreversible denuclearization. NATO's statement in 2022 did not include North Korea, and the alliance has not issued a joint condemnation of the regime's nuclear and missile program since 2018. During his speech, Yoon also renewed Seoul's support for Ukraine, currently provided in the form of humanitarian aid and non-lethal weapons. The president emphatically promised that he and South Koreans will stand with Ukrainians until the day when their freedom is fully restored, and pledged to contribute to the NATO-Ukraine Trust Funds towards building Kyiv's resilience. Furthermore, reflecting on Seoul's new bilateral partnership program with NATO adopted Tuesday, covering 11 areas of cooperation, Yoon highlighted cyber cooperation and expanding military intel sharing as vital areas going forward, with South Korea to establish an international cyber training center. A senior presidential official told reporters, Seoul is also expected to work closely with NATO on the organization's system that collects and utilizes military intelligence among member countries. Increasing its participation in information exchanges could provide insights for Seoul on sharing nuclear-related intelligence with the United States, as the two allies create and operate a nuclear consultation group to counter North Korea's growing belligerence. On that note, President Yoon stressed that the growing use of digital media and cyberspace are being leveraged by authoritarian forces, whose unhesitant use of war violence and manipulation of public opinion challenge international norms. He called for nations with common universal values to cooperate more firmly in solidarity, saying Indo-Pacific and Atlantic security issues cannot be separated. On that note, Yoon on Wednesday moderated the second meeting of NATO's 4 Asia-Pacific partners, Japan, Australia and New Zealand.
Yoon's office says the AP4 leaders agreed to work more closely with NATO and Pacific Island countries, as well as bolster cooperation on supply chain diversity and resilience and cybersecurity. Soo-young, Arirang News, Vilnius.